Alright, so this next video we're going to end up doing is going to be have to do with profiling and grooving a part. Sometimes profiling a top, you can kind of notice in the picture, is not going to get in those cracks and the crevices. There's some things we can do to maybe work around that, but for the most part, it's not going to get in those fill in those little holes. So if we go to profile, first thing you're going to do is select tool, and you got to make sure after you select it, two things. You must make sure they're .006 all the way down. This is 2200. If you do, you're in good shape. If you don't, you have to go back into the tool library and adjust it. So you're going to have to come back over here, tool library, double click here, and go to feeds and speeds and change it right here. 2200 should be the surface feed per minute. 006 should be the feed per revolution. Okay. Select OK. Select OK. I'm going to go back over here to profile. And the tool we're going to go ahead and grab should already be selected. We're in good shape. We're actually not going to do a whole lot more after that. I'm going to turn off finishing passes. Max roughing step over, I'm going to do 0.15. Actually, I might even do a little bit more, 0.17. And select OK. And we're just going to kind of see what happens here for profile. Now, it doesn't look like it did anything, but I don't have any errors here, so more than likely it's on the other side of the part. So I'm going to flip it up, and you get kind of a little bit of an idea here, but this is taking off too much on it, too deep of a pass. So we're going to come back over here, edit the part, edit this path, program path, and the roughing overlap cannot be this great. Sorry about that. Sorry, the maximum roughing step down should be much smaller. It should be 0.06. And the roughing overlap must be much higher, 0.17. I got the two mixed up. And go ahead and hit OK. And you're going to see that you have these fine, thin little lines that come around. You really need to make sure at this point that you do not have stock to leave. Now, I'm going to make another video for you. This is all you need to do with this toolpath. And hit OK. And you can see it ends up carving it all out. Now, we do occasionally have issues where it doesn't do this on the back side. I don't exactly know why right now, but I'm going to make another video just to show you what to do if it doesn't clean it all the way up back here. But in this video, I'm just going to show you this. One of the suggestions I do have is, like earlier I said, make sure that the swooping of the profile is not very steep. It's not like a right angle in here. It's just flowing a little bit more. So it's a little bit more of like almost like a steep roller coaster ride in the back than just like falling off a cliff. And then I'm just going to go ahead and show you the last operation. If this works for you, great. Parting is the last operation. You have to choose the other tool. This is also tool 1. It's the same tool. You're going to select it, and this is just the easiest thing in the world. You just select OK, and it's going to come back here and it's going to part it off. And all your operations will be complete at this point, and you'll be ready to simulate. Simulation's super simple. You can hit simulate, and one of the things that isn't always on when you first do it is this stock. So turn the stock on, hit the play button. You're going to see what this tool is going to do. This is a speed function right here to speed it up. Kind of drag it. I don't know why it's not clicking, but maybe it's at this top speed right now. This is exactly what it's going to look like when you're all done. And it's going to part it off, and this is what your top is going to look like. It should be pretty good finish, and it should be flowing all the way through. So you should be almost ready to make these parts. The last video we're going to do, the second to last video I'm going to do, is I'm going to show you some troubleshooting with the profile tool and some issues that a lot of people have with the profiling tool for some reason. I'm going to show you that in the very next video, and if not, skip this next video and go to the last video on the post process to figure out what you need to do to run your part in the machine. So you're almost there. You got two more videos. Thanks for watching.